Hey, I'm Danny Glover with Glover Law Firm in Elizabeth City. I represent people charged with DWIs all over northeastern North Carolina. Been doing that for about 22 years. And I wanted to share with you a situation that DWI lawyers hear frequently. Someone gets a DWI and they say, look, I'm a great person. I've never been in trouble before, never had a DWI before, I don't even drink that much. I just want to provide for my family. I have a good job, married, have kids. I just need this reduced to reckless driving. So that's why I want to hire lawyers to get it reduced to reckless driving. Well, first of all, I understand that. I appreciate that. Most of my clients are great people. And most of my clients charged with DWI have never had this happen to them before. But that doesn't mean you're entitled to get it reduced to a reckless driving. In fact, a number of years ago, the DWI laws were changed so that it was made much more difficult, if not impossible oftentimes, to get a DWI reduced to reckless driving. You may know someone who got a DWI 15, 20 years ago and they went and got it reduced to reckless driving. And frankly, back then, that might have been the norm for first offense low blows. It's not anymore. Now, typically, DWIs only get reduced to reckless driving in the situations where the state's case is so weak or problematic that the prosecutor would rather get a certain conviction for reckless driving, which still has consequences, fines, court cost, doubling your insurance, can even lead to license revocation depending on what else is going on with your record. They would rather get that certain conviction than risk losing the case entirely at trial on the DWI. Sometimes, not frequently, but sometimes the DA will negotiate to a reckless driving in those scenarios. But simply going in and saying, my client's a good person, reduced to reckless driving, isn't going to get it done. So it's important when you're charged with DWI that we have the right perspective about just how serious this is and what the playing field looks like in these cases, and that we then work together to do all that we can to defend on the DWI and present the strongest case possible, because that's the best way to either win the case, control the consequences, or maybe get it reduced to reckless driving. If you've been charged with DWI, give me a call. I'll be happy to talk to you about it. I'm Danny Glover with Glover Law Firm, 252-299-5300.